Today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Reduce your ping time and get faster speeds when you game at expressvpn.com/funhouse.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Funhaus podcast. I am Armando Torres, and today I am joined with Lindsay Washburn.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Washburn.
Jacob Fullerton.
Hello, local Funhouse cutie here.
And Charlotte McGrath.
Thought I was a shoo-in for cutie. Hi, I'm Charlotte.
Nope.
You're shooing for beauty.
No.
I want that.
Lindsay,
I want beauty.
You stay over there, away from the rest of us.
What's the prize in Monopoly for second in the beauty contest?
I think you have
Like
to.
a nickel?
I think you have to pick everything up and put it back away.
Oh, okay.
Park Place.
Yeah.
Park Place.
Oh, we're back in the office.
We're back in the office.
We're back.
Yeah, I guess we're here.
Feels good.
I like Lindsay's being the cool kid.
I like it. We
Well,
need to
you
get
should
some
put your
shades.
I'm just
Sunglasses
trying to
back
feel
on.
the most confident on a studio camera because it was a rough quarantine. Okay, now we're here.
It's intimidating.
Yeah.
It's
I-
it's bright lights. It's like everything. Can you see my pores? I don't know.
I don't know. You look like the lead actor that's like showing up on set for a movie and like, I'm too good for this.
Or the lead actor in some
look-
random hole-in-the-wall restaurant in the valley
Yeah.
on a weekday night. And it's like, I don't want to be seen ordering at, where would they be?
Fuddruckers.
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 Yeah. Is there Fuddruckers in the valley? You know what?
I have no
Can't
clue.
go too local too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it looks natural on camera. It might just be like it feels weird here.
What feels weird?
Nothing feels
way that I'm
weird.
sitting.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's all
Great.
good.
Okay.
I'm sticking my butt out, and I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No, that's
You guys
good.
look great.
That's for the
Show
viewers.
this shot. Show this two shot. They look great over there. Look how natural that is.
Hi everybody.
Show
for
our
audio
shot.
for audio listeners, we're standing on the table and bending over backwards.
Can you show our two shot one more time?
Oh no.
That looks natural.
That's
baby.
that's an ew shot.
Oh, God.
Well, we are back in the studio. Charlotte and I had to go to Texas.
We did go to Texas.
We missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed everyone, and we missed a ton of fucking news. A bunch of shit was happening.
E3 was happening all the while.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
Yeah, E3 was happening. Are there any games you guys are excited about?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about a handful of things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now. What was I excited
You know
for?
what? We're playing today. Well, we're playing it in a couple days, but by the time this comes out, you can watch us stream it. We're gonna play the Lego Builder.
Ooh.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
like
not
a
gonna
puzzle
be
journey.
around.
You're gone.
That's like Captain Toad, and it looks
Yeah.
like. Did you play the Go games that Square made? There was a
Sounds
Lara
familiar.
Croft Go, there was Hitman Go.
Oh yeah. I
It was
have played.
It was kind of like single player turn-based puzzling, except instead of opponents, it's the stage. And so like every time you move a tile, it sets the clockwork one step further into action. Awesome game. Highly recommend Lara Croft Go. Very good on an iPad.
I've
Mobile
never.
game.
I
It's a
didn't.
mobile game.
I know that we're playing the Lego game, but I didn't know much about it.
It's just cute, like Lego
was-
puzzler.
Yeah,
Looks
so
like-
charming.
Don't bite here. He's trying to get to talk about his fucking Lego shit again. Don't
Oh,
bite.
I get it.
Oh,
Do you think the other letters in the alphabet
Oh,
get
come
jealous
on, you
of
gotta
ABC?
you're not invited, Mano. You too good.
Yeah, talk about Lego stuff. I want to hear. We talked about this a little bit. You told me a little bit about this, like when we first met, and I was like fascinated because I loved Legos when I was
And
a kid.
then you got to know him.
And then it's all I ever talk
Please
about.
don't continue.
I used to work for Legoland as a master model builder. It was an insanely stupid job that I did not enjoy at all.
That was the thing that, like, when I was a kid and I didn't know what, like, jobs were, I was just like, I want to do that. I want to build Legos at Legoland.
Yeah, I wanted to go to
What-
Legoland
what's
so
your
bad.
Yeah, what was
day
it?
to
What'd you
day?
do?
I don't understand.
My day to day was so I literally
Build
just
stuff?
you show up to work and you would build stuff out of Lego. So for Legoland, they have Mini Land, which is an entire land made out of Lego.
Really?
Yeah, go figure. They have them all over every Legoland.
Like the
has
big
one.
dioramas and stuff.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
They're
They-
amazing.
They pitched it. They're like, boys in the lab have been cooking up something wicked, and they just unveiled this, just like one Lego piece. And they're like, imagine if this were a whole thing.
Yeah, they. It's a I don't know.
You're the boy in the
It was a
lab.
weird job where like you just show up, you build Lego stuff all day. Some of the fun stuff that I worked on was like the Burj Khalifa out of Lego.
Like
The
landmarks.
I don't listen to him very much.
after I heard he didn't need pussy.
Yeah.
Wiz Cannon.
No, I also worked on a couple of the Star Wars sets for
Go on.
for the newer the sequel trilogy is what I was
Oh.
specifically doing, like Ray's Homeworld, the Trading Post. I did that. for Legoland California. It was really dumb, and I have an aversion to Legos. And also, when I tried to get the job, everyone else had like a degree in architecture or engineering. And I was a 20-year-old who had smoked a blunt before the interview.
Yeah.
And it's a group interview, too.
Right.
So I'm freaking out. I didn't like it. I was really out of place. The other person who got hired with me was a guy who came from Denmark to America to interview for this job and had won like several countries' awards in like Lego building.
I hope this doesn't come off as mean or judgy, but what exactly did you have to offer them?
I ask myself that every single day.
Why did you get hired?
Because
you're funny? Because I would hire you. I'm not in charge of these things.
I stood next to this guy. They gave us a break, like, because it was a group interview, and that's where we got to meet everyone. And I stood next to this guy out in the hallway, and I was looking at a poster that they had that showed like a bunch of Lego stuff. And at the time, I was working as a graphic designer, and it was probably the worst piece of graphic design I've ever seen in my entire life. And so this guy comes up next to me and he goes, "Pretty cool poster, right?" And I went, "No, it's fucking dog shit." And so I just talked shit on the thing for like the entire 5 minutes or whatever that we had for break. And then after that, he came back in, and it turns out that he was like the hiring manager.
Oh my God! It was a
But
trap.
he's not the graphic designer.
No, he's not the graphic designer,
so
but he
it's
said he
not- Oh, you
appreciated
had an
my
eye for
honesty.
I have a question. If you have an aversion to Lego, which I heard you say, why would you want to play?
I have an
on
aversion
Thursday?
to Lego now.
Because
Yeah,
of
so
the
why would
job.
you want to play on Thursday? You're not invited.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can I call
What
in?
What game are you looking forward to?
The Evil Dead game that's coming out.
Oh, that looks cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically Dead by Daylight with Ash
Isn't
and the Evil
Ash
Dead.
in Dead by Daylight?
He sure is.
That's so funny.
E3 stuff.
Everything announced.
Wow, they announced
Yeah,
Dave
this is what I'm
season
hearing.
2?
Oh, Metroid Dread looks so good.
What is that? I was
It's
totally
like-
out of touch.
So like Metroid Dread, like a lot of people were, people have been excited about another Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
And then they whip out this like side-scrolling Metroid, just like it's a very much a classic Metroid game. It looks real spooky. It's like a Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance
that's cool.
sequel. It looks great.
Wait, Mario Party Superstars for sure.
Yeah.
Taking the
Love
party
Mario
online.
Party.
Another Mario Party.
Ready
Yeah.
to take it?
You know, I
Nintendo
used to
Direct
be
is great.
I used to be a Mario master.
Were
Yeah, you
you
went to Nintendo headquarters and you looked at Luigi and you're like, this looks like fucking shit.
This looks
It's just
like
like a
dog
taller
shit.
version of the other guy. Who
And then
designed this?
You looked over and Reggie was standing
Reggie's
right next to
there,
you.
Miyamoto.
Yeah. A Wario.
I am
another
excited
WarioWare?
for WarioWare too.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play like the OG WarioWare?
Oh yeah,
games?
WarioWare is awesome.
Yeah.
I never
The
played it.
shit.
They're really fun. They're just
Well,
so
you're
frantic.
not invited to the next WarioWare party.
But I don't have an aversion to it.
You
I
can
guess
be
a-
outside.
a
You can
version
chill
is,
outside.
Yeah.
I did see
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Legend of the Zelda 2, 1 year.
Legend of the Zelda 2.
That's the one. Yeah.
Breath
I was
of the
reading
Breath
and
of
also
the
trying
Wild
to talk. I
breath.
couldn't
Yeah.
do it. I couldn't do it. Breath of the Wild sequel. Scratch it. Started over.
This is not really a game to be I mean, I am excited about these games, but for the first time, I have a couple friends who are devs who got to have their games announced and now
That's
can
so
talk about it.
nice.
And
That's awesome.
They're like, because I'm like, yeah, I'm working on this video I'm really excited about. And then 2 weeks later, it's out in the world. And I'm like, ta-da! And that's it. But like, they've sat on these for like years.
Yeah.
And I got to talk to them both about what the games are. And it's just like, so you can see the like,
Is it a secret?
it was a secret before.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
That's
like,
how it
What
goes.
they announce?
Redfall.
Oh, Redfall looks awesome.
Yeah. The Arcane's working
Arcane,
on
yeah.
that kind of like multiplayer vampire game.
I'm always down for
Sick
an
as hell.
arcane game.
And then
Yeah.
the other one, I don't know if it's. I actually don't know if he's linked to it specifically, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's fair.
But
But is
Is
it
it-
Evil Dead?
it
Is
is
it linked
Evil
to the
Dead.
Zelda?
Linked to-
Legend of
it's
the
linked
Is it
to
the
Zelda.
Legend of the Zelda?
It's the Legend of Two Links, the Zelda name.
Yeah.
Uh,
Zelda name.
Personally, I'm excited for Forza Horizon 5 though, because
I
that
am
looks
too.
sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
not a car game guy.
I'm
You
not
don't
really
have to
either though.
be.
But this like those Forza Horizon games are like very different from just a racing game.
It's open world, so there's no tracks really. It just takes a slice out of the map, and you
Yeah.
can just play that for hours.
drive
and
around,
you just
yeah.
drive,
Take
and
pictures.
it looks gorgeous.
No,
and you take
nothing
it's
else.
my phone call game.
And I can play it if I'm not like a huge racing fan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Even what if I'm not like a huge racism fan?
Well,
You'll love
you're
it.
a racist.
Oh wait, Halo.
So you'll probably take it in stride. I don't know why I said that. I thought.
Charlotte meant I'm a huge racist, as in I
You're
know
a
all about
racist.
racing.
Yeah.
You're a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo
I'm just
Infinite
gonna-
multiplayer looks amazing. I want to be all up in that.
There's
You go down
advertisement
there. I'll
right
talk
now
about Halo.
here.
That was though E3 was one of the things that Charlotte and I missed while we were gone.
Very much so.
There were a bunch of other stuff, and one story in particular that I want to talk to as we play this Forza ad in the background.
It's only skipping to the talking head port. There
There's
we
the
go.
cars. Oh, it's so pretty.
It's in Mexico.
I mean, it looks great, but like, what? I'm not. What am I gonna
Also,
do? I play Animal Crossing.
this
like,
is not,
This is like
Yeah.
Animal Cross Country.
and World,
it's Animal
World
Crossing.
of
Yeah,
Warcraft.
Yeah, in Forza Horizon, like it's more like you drive
And
around and go to like
Sims.
quests and stuff, and then
I-
you drive and you
yeah.
like do like car quests.
You get
Oh,
random
shit.
stuff,
They
and
just hit
there are
pinatas.
barn finds, and you can hit pinatas,
Can I
and it's
decorate
like,
my car?
Oh yeah.
yeah. You can get I have multiple Lamborghinis and
So far-
Horizon 4 that have wood paneling because it looks terrible.
So far, show me one thing you can do in this game that I can't just do in Fortnite. I'll wait.
Pinatas.
In
Pinatas are in
Yeah.
Fortnite.
In Hor-
That's like
Hor-
a staple of Fortnite.
In Forza Horizon 4, there's a whole like Lego town, and you drive Lego cars.
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
It's actually kinda cool.
It's really
it's really
great.
fun.
I like that you. As soon as you said it's based in Mexico, like it takes place in Mexico, I looked up and just saw a car smashing through a bunch of
Bowling.
pinatas.
Yeah,
Like,
when
that
I was watching
that's how you know
when
it's
I was watching
Mexico.
the announcement, they were like, "Check it out, you can do the pinata smash," and I was like, "Is that okay?" Yeah.
That's a proud moment.
Th-
Whoa,
this'll-
what the
I think
fuck?
this
This is like
this'll be
GTA
great.
racing.
This is gonna
Yeah,
have like a
I think
track
they're
making
going for
stuff.
more of that vibe
Is
now.
this gonna be the new GTA?
I hope
for
so.
us?
I would love that, and also
so.
I feel like it might get
Forza stuff
supported
racing?
better.
Yeah.
Microsoft does like not to just like oh Microsoft, but they did just half the install size of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like
Yeah,
they just
that's
patched it
crazy.
and cut off half the install.
I really
size.
wanna
Are you
play
are
that.
you
That seems
surprised?
cool.
They were able to put 5G chips inside of all of our vaccines.
Yeah, and I have a Surface laptop and I'm thrilled with it.
That's right.
Thank you, Bill.
I'm a truth. No, I'm not.
Go to hell, Melinda.
Well, I feel like that game's gonna do pretty well with its fucking Dave DLC. So
Yeah.
it's really good.
I'm excited for that
Yeah.
though. Like games like that, like I love things where people can make tracks and stuff. As I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited for. They haven't talked about it, but like Halo's always had those forge modes where people make wacky game types and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember with Halo 5, people made like Hungry Hippos, and it looked like you were in a Hungry Hippos game. Like the hippos were perfect, and they would just eat all these balls, and you have to knock the balls in their mouth. And I'm like, this is great. I love this. This is a Halo game.
The
Hold on, they
hippos
would-
were
they-
exquisite.
Hold
They
on,
were.
The hippos did what now? What
They
the
were.
They ate a bunch of balls.
Yeah, they ate those balls.
Where can I? Where can I
No,
find
you have
this?
to do the. That's disgusting. Who would do that? And where?
Send me a link.
Immediately, please. Put it up on the TV.
Yeah, what else was there? Like, yeah.
We did miss one piece of news that has just grown and just developed like a fine fucking wine. So over the last few weeks, DC stopped Batman from performing oral
Reading
sex
this.
on principle. So here's what happened. There's
All right.
the R-rated
Principal
cartoon.
Skinner?
Yeah, they won't let Batman go down on Principal Skinner. They will let him go down on Marge, which now that I've said it out loud is definitely
Oh, Batman. Go on.
This is almost as good as Bruce. Okay, that's enough. I'm pulling the plug.
homie.
Can you elaborate on this?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Why won't
enjoying-
Batman munch
I know,
Fox?
but the audience is like, I need to know more.
So there is the R-rated animated series Harley Quinn, which
Yeah.
is on HBO Max, and I fucking love that show. I genuinely like it a lot. And they're making the third season, and it's kind of known for being an adult show. Within the first minute of the pilot episode, Joker and Harley Quinn have both said fuck, I think 5 times each.
And do they fuck?
They do not fuck,
Oh.
but
Well, she's his counselor.
Yeah.
That would be inappropriate.
yeah, of course.
She's a therapist.
What the hell, Lindsay?
Totally, that's terrible.
Parent-teacher confidentiality.
I don't know anything about.
I don't know. Is that kind of
Yeah.
relationship?
Marge Simpson, Batman Confidentiality.
God.
So in the third season of Harley, when they have a moment where Batman was going down on Catwoman.
Yeah.
And they sent it in for submission, and DC was like, quote, "You can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that. Heroes don't do that."
That's insane.
That is the official quote, is that heroes don't go down.
Maybe if I can find it. Patrick texted me about this while we were in Texas, and I just could not. I didn't have the brain power to set aside to this, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I held my phone in my hand and I went, "Huh, well, don't you know, apparently Batman doesn't eat pussy." And you just went, "What?"
Don't you know?
I did say it like
How
that.
about that?
Well, how about
Go
that?
on. What else is
Who'd
there?
have thunk?
There's a bunch of other shit that happened too with this story. Specifically,
It
I'm
just
trying
kept going.
Like, was there more reasoning behind it? But then heroes don't do that.
They did. So
Can they elaborate.
The show was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Heroes don't do that." And DC reportedly, or actually, the makers of the show asked, quote, "So we said, are you saying heroes are just selfish lovers?" And they were like, "No, it's that we sell consumer toys for heroes. It's hard to sell a toy if Batman is also going down on someone," end quote. Which I
Wow.
feel like a toy that promotes oral is a lot of the internet.
There's a lot of shops for that.
Yeah.
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 Are we sponsored by any this week?
By
We can
Batman.
probably. Hey, Adam and Eve.
Hey, Adam and Eve, can you get at us?
Yeah, Patrick texted me cold, and he said, "Have you heard that heroes don't eat pussy?" And my first thought was like vets, like heroes, like thank you for your service. And I was like, I guess I don't know. It feels like a generalization.
I feel
And
like
he said,
they might.
according to Warner Media,
Superheroes.
superheroes,
Yeah.
I feel like they do though.
It's like,
vets.
Yeah, I feel like veterans for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, we were
eat
talking
pussy.
about this
Batman
earlier.
definitely eats.
Well, I think you got to go by actor because Robert Pattinson definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
Robert Pattinson
He's a
definitely
giver.
eats, yeah. Robert Pattinson definitely eats pussy and ass, I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like Robert Pattinson is also like super conscientious, and he doesn't eat like them both. Like he eats pussy and then he eats ass, and then he'll brush his teeth. He'll step out, brush his
Yeah.
teeth, and then
Yeah.
come back and eat pussy.
Yeah.
I feel like
the lighthouse.
half of his caloric intake just comes from eating pussy.
I have made the.
Bad luck eating a seabird.
Yeah. Do you think he makes that sound when he climaxes?
I thought you were talking about the climax of The Lighthouse.
No.
What's
I
that
mean, that was
sound?
have you seen the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Remember when he's
That was the most unsure I've ever heard.
Well, because I was going to elaborate and be like, yeah, I hated it. But then I was like, oh, I don't want to go into that right now.
You didn't like the light.
that's
I
why
didn't
no,
hate it
don't
really. I
make
just
this
was
an
like, oh.
accepting
he's
environment.
jacking off to the mermaid statue and trying not to
just-
picture the man he murdered while he climaxes.
The thing with that,
And he
I had
makes that sound.
boy, if I had a nickel.
just so I don't go off on a tangent, the thing with the lighthouse when I watched it finally is everybody had been like, oh my God, this is such the
I hyped it
lighthouse.
up.
And I watched it and I was like, oh, this is like a total film that like dudes love.
I liked it.
Anyways,
Where's your?
I'm a cool girl.
I'm a gamer girl.
I'm not cool enough, really.
So one of the other things that happened with the story, can we post this up?
don't know.
I have this on my computer right now, Omar.
I think I know what this is going to be.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
no, we can't.
So
There it is.
Zack Snyder tweeted a picture of Batman eating out Catwoman with the caption "Canon."
Did he commission
What's
this?
this from? Yeah.
It's
I
gotta be
don't know.
the
It's from his
comics, right?
personal stash.
Yeah.
Is this a tarot card?
He's like, hang on. Let me
They had
It
to
looks
edit out Marge Simpson's hair though.
Yeah, she was blocking the camera. Yeah.
Oh God. Well, thanks, Zach.
Some men just want to see the world burn. Oh. Then he lights a cigarette.
That makes some worse climax.
How many likes
Marge
does this
Simpson
have?
or
How many likes does this have?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow.
27,000 likes.
And I'm just gonna, for no particular
People were,
reason, just go ahead.
Save that to down. People were adding all kinds of characters to this. So someone put in Greg Turkington in his Joker makeup from the On Cinema Oscar special, standing just behind them.
That's great. I haven't seen those.
Yeah, no, there was like a whole thread of them. I don't remember who on Twitter was doing it, but like everyone was getting added in. I'm sure Jared Leto made an appearance. Batman.
Man.
It's like I almost get the reasoning with like selling toys and stuff, but then it's an R-rated show. I feel like Batman is kind of like directed towards adults a lot of the time these days.
Oh yeah.
There's attitudes around this that always seem to pop up in pop culture that like you don't expect it because most people don't think about it, but some people are really like just have an aversion to the idea
Of eating pussy.
yes.
Munching
And so
butts.
like remember when DJ
Go on.
DJ Khaled made a whole point that he does not give.
Yeah.
He's the
He
king.
just receives. And then the Smash Mouth Twitter account received a king that does not give is no king at all.
What? I don't remember this.
Yeah.
never saw
The
that
Smash
second
Mouth
part.
Twitter account on multiple occasions has made a point of endorsing,
Eating pussy.
you know, being a non-selfish lover, eating
Yeah.
pussy, yeah. And like, it's just like king, yes, to like guys that like listen to Smash Mouth and eat pussy, and it's just like the article that you'll find written about is like a BuzzFeed article from like years ago, and it's like, does anyone else think that the Smash Mouth Twitter account is kind of creepy? And it's like, no, this is cool. Let's take it to the people. Let's
Uplifting.
The only
Shrek
problem.
pussy.
Somebody once told me to eat that nasty pussy.
Oh my God.
Why is it nasty?
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that pussy nasty.
Yeah, like
that?
like an onion.
that?
Like,
That pussy got layers.
oh wait, I can't do that.
Christ.
You can't do that.
Can't fist bump.
You can't fist bump.
What happened?
The only thing I have a problem with that tweet, by the way, a king that does not give is no king at all. It makes it sound like Smash Mouth was declaring war on like a small country somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it sounds
Starting a
disconnected.
revolution.
That is some Game
Yeah.
of Thrones shit.
I don't know. I always felt weird about the DJ Khaled thing, especially because when I was growing up, my favorite rapper was Lil Wayne, who just has a song, who has multiple songs about eating pussy, including one that is like his thesis statement of life, which is pussy, money, weed, and where he talks about the 3 most important things in his life. I don't know if you could guess what they were, but the first
Location,
mo- location, pussy. Yeah. So I don't know. Like Lil Wayne just would brag about eating it, and then to just have DJ Khaled come in here and just be like, I don't do that.
Yeah, so DJ Khaled, not unlike the Batman.
Oh yeah, and pretty much every single person who's ever played Batman or was connected to Batman in any way has felt the need to weigh in, including fucking one Val Kilmer.
That's right.
What did Val
course.
Kilmer say?
Val Kilmer just tweeted, "Does he or doesn't he?" with the this fucking a GIF. I
We
knew.
can give it a try. I'll bring the wine.
I mean, honestly, the
Okay, Val.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Films and Anime says he does, and that's the. You know what?
I like the comment
Okay.
that
Ooh,
says
we gotta
inquiring minds want to know. Yes, do tell. Does he?
Does he?
I'm just asking.
honestly, the cow's perfect for it. You got the mouth
Yeah.
hole right
Oh
there.
yeah, it's
there,
perfect.
There
Yeah.
has been such
You're not gonna get
fertile-
anything on your face.
such fertile ground for bits and riffs, and there is so much, comic fodder and screenshots and GIFs that do support the notion that he does indeed. What did you say, Munchbox?
Yes.
Munchbox?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Munchbox.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every single iteration of Batman does eat pussy except for Adam West's Batman. That's the only one that I feel like
There
does
was a
not eat
story that came up because of this of Adam West and the guy who played the Riddler going to a Hollywood party, and it ended up being an orgy, and so they did their characters until they were kicked out. So if he did it, he'd have a good time doing so.
Yeah, or he'd get kicked out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I think he, you know what, now I'm switching my answer but adapting it. That's why he doesn't eat pussy is because they kick him out before he gets to it.
Adam West isn't going down on anybody tonight. Except for
All you gotta do is a Marge gasp and a fucking
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, he does, and we say that as a Warner Media property.
Oh yeah, because we should probably disclose that, right?
We probably should disclose
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
are friends with Batman.
We are personal friends with Batman.
And guess what?
Wink.
fuck Bruce Wayne though.
Yeah, fuck that guy, Bruce Wayne. Batman, we got you.
Playboy philanthropist.
We'll never tell. Bruce Wayne definitely never eats pussy.
You know who doesn't?
Who?
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark doesn't eat pussy?
Definitely.
Moving on.
Get us out.
There were so many different things that we fucking missed last week, and one of them, and this one threw me for a fucking loop, and I found it out the exact same day that I found out about the Batman thing. Scott
day,
Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Scott Coffin?
Scott Cawthon?
Cawthon.
Cawthon.
Oh, yeah.
Scott
yeah.
Cawthon,
Okay.
Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, has announced his retirement. The decision comes in the wake of a controversy over the developer's political donations to Republican Party candidates, including Donald Trump.
5 nights at CPAC.
There are so many things where it's just like, so I got to watch this whole thing sort of unfold on the internet, partially on like this article is from IGN. There was one on Kotaku, and then I saw everything finally like boil over into Reddit. Which when something gets to Reddit and people are just actually
when it
posting,
festers.
oh yeah, that's when it gets really good. So they found out that the guy who made Five Nights at Freddy's was making a lot of, I would say, questionable donations to some
Yeah.
people with some, again, questionable ideas on people and the rights that everyone should have, especially members of the LGBTQ community. And
Anyone I know?
in the specifically,
Let's tighten it.
You don't know y'all don't know everybody?
That's what I'm asking.
it says here, it says here,
So
Sarah?
who is it?
Sarah from work,
Yeah.
it says?
Yeah.
You know her?
Yeah.
Which is weird because we work together.
Yeah.
Like we would know.
Well, no, it's like Neverwhere that Neil Gaiman, whatever. You know.
So Scott Cawthon, basically, everyone found out, and everyone got really upset. And instead of making any attempt at like an apology or even an explanation or anything, Scott Cawthon jumped onto Reddit, onto his Five Nights at Freddy's subreddit,
Ooh.
and just started going real hard against cancel culture. Woo! Which is always a fun move. It's always like, I don't know,
Spicy. Did he get a Netflix special?
Oh, he might as well have. Do you think this popped up like the fucking fox in a Five Nights at Freddy's game for him? Like he was just having a good day and
Makes that sounds kind of like Marge, actually.
it sounds like Marge coming.
Isn't that like new Five Nights at Freddy not even out yet?
I don't know.
Security
I haven't
breach
really
or
kept
whatever?
up with it. I feel like there's
I've
been
never
so many.
It
played
was like
it
announced
ever,
last
so.
E3 is the only reason I would. I mean, I played
never
this
even-
one with friends at like years and years ago.
I never even played the fucking game.
Are they still trying to make a movie these days?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think that's one of those like
mean, a fucking
revolving
movie about
doors
everything.
of directors, much like the Minecraft movie, which I think
Right.
Rob McElhenney has also exited. Maybe.
Well, if they need somebody, I know Scott Cawthon is just champing at the
Oh
bit.
my god.
Is it worse now to play Five Nights at Freddy or to eat Chick-fil-A?
Ooh.
Oh my god, pick your poison.
To play Five Nights at Freddy's while eating Chick-fil-A.
Well, one of them you get chicken, and the other
and that's
one,
and the other one is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't know.
I missed
I was
that
just curious.
promotion.
If
I
you
think-
win Five Nights at Freddy's, a whole rotisserie chicken pops out of your CD drive.
I think
CD drive.
there's the whole notion of there's no ethical consumption, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're kind of insulated from whatever the cause is. I mean, Chick-fil-A is like, they're awful and they donate directly, but also I have been known to get a spicy chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
But like, it's just like, you know, don't police people. I'll say that.
Yeah.
If someone's playing Five Nights at Freddy's, don't go, oh, sorry, but I have to cancel you now.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I mean, I would never play anyway, so I would judge.
So you're an
somebody-
ally.
I would judge somebody for other reasons for playing it, but you know.
I mean, it's
But yeah,
how many of them are there? Like he churned.
I don't
them
know,
out.
5 at least.
I don't think
Nights?
that's how that works.
Oh, I thought you were asking how many nights.
Oh, that's funny.
There's actually like 6 nights.
You said, oh, that's funny.
I do that. I do that. Mondo
know.
does
There's
that
like
too.
a-
I love you for
Where
it.
he'll go, that's really funny, but no laugh.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. We
My
both
brain
do the
is
same
broken.
I
thing.
like it. I like it.
I like it.
That I like it.
That's funny.
The games were too scary.
Okay, are you ready?
We're very
okay.
stressful.
No.
There are Five Nights at
Bullshit.
Freddy's,
Oh
Five
my
Nights at
God.
Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's sister location,
Oh, I was
Freddy
expecting a
Fazbear's
5.
Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, which I fucking get that, and they killed everyone else. Five Nights at Freddy's Special Delivery, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and then there's Five Nights at Freddy's World, Freddy in Space 2,
Whoa.
but no Freddy in Space 1.
Yeah, I think this guy was kind of a wow. The first one came out in 14. I thought
There's a
really,
novel trilogy.
I mean, you look at the first 3 and they came out boom, boom, boom. He had 3 out in a year.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you know, before I knew about this particular angle of his sort of persona, I remember thinking like, it's really impressive that this guy capitalized like this on this popularity, because he was like the only person making them for the first few, and so he was just cleaning up profits.
Exploded.
And the good news is that profit found its way to Donald J. Trump. And that's
Most
Five
things
nights
do.
at Trump Tower.
You know what? It's one of those things where like you realize that I don't know if this makes sense. Maybe it's because I watched the Loki pilot, but things don't deviate from the timeline. This always what made the most sense. This was Occam's razor. It always was going to be that he was a right-wing shill that was funneling the money into the Republican Party. But we said no. We said, isn't this game fun? Let's get more. Let's make a movie. Let's get a sequel. And then it's like, no, of course. This is always what it was going to be. The like, you know, it blew up with PewDiePie. It's all the timeline. It's the same timeline.
I don't support PewDiePie. I only watched Markiplier do it.
I'm only a Shane Dawson fan.
Oh no.
Until very recently.
He's coming back, I think. He's staging his next comeback.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
nice.
used to record his podcast in this very studio.
Did he now?
Yes, he did.
Well, that's how we do segues now.
Yeah.
Well, before
Anyway.
we jump into the next story, I think first we should hear a word from our sponsors.
This episode is sponsored by Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger is a beer that doesn't take itself too seriously, made for people who don't take themselves too seriously. It's a beer that you can choose based off the can or bottle design alone and trust that no matter what, it'll taste incredible. And truly, after all of the seriousness we've been through, who couldn't use a little delight right now? Because if there's one thing Voodoo Ranger does take seriously, it's how great their beers taste. And personally, I'm a big fan of this Imperial IPA. I'm a huge IPA fan, and this is one of the first beers I've tasted that doesn't taste like all bitter. There's a lot of really good flavor there. And I could drink this pretty much nonstop. They also have Captain Dynamite, which is locked, stocked, and fully hopped. It's a hazy IPA that explodes with tropical citrus flavors and aromas. The Imperial IPA is a rare blend of choice hops and complex, rich flavors. They describe it much better than I could. Visit @Voodoo Ranger on Instagram or Twitter to learn more and live rangerously.
We're finally getting back to our lives after living in our house caves for 15 months. I'm excited to be here back in the studio with my team. But as we emerge from our sensory deprivation chambers, the outside world can feel like a lot. So my suggestion to you, as you get moving again this summer, take your Raycon wireless earbuds with you. Whether you're traveling, commuting, or just relaxing, Raycon earbuds give you a crisp, powerful beats at half the price of other premium audio brands. And they come with customizable gel tips included for a comfortable in-ear fit. Plus, Raycons have quick, seamless Bluetooth pairing and a compact charging case. I have a pair of Raycons. I've been taking them to the gym. I've been taking them on walks. Sometimes I just sit on the phone and take a walk outside, plop them in. They're great. Listen up. Raycon's offering 15% off all their products for our listeners, and here's what you got to do to get it. Go to buyraycon.com/funhouse. There you'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order, and it's such a good deal. You'll want to grab a pair and a spare. It's 15% off at buyraycon.com/funhouse. buyraycon.com/funhouse.
Today's episode of the Funhaus podcast is brought to you by Oasis from Omen. Are you sick? Just sick of all the randos sliding into your team chat whenever you and your friends are grouped up in your favorite games? Well, maybe you need your own private Oasis, a paradise in the, all right, we can just say it, right? The wasteland that in which online gaming exists. Just the barren, just fields of just dum-dums. So you can have that special paradise, yes, you, with a free download of Oasis, which is the easy-to-use add-on for Omen Gaming Hub that creates a virtual room for you and up to 15 friends for private gaming and watch parties. Oasis also isn't just any virtual room. It offers low latency, 720p, 30 FPS screen sharing, and seamless audio quality, so you can quit worrying about technical difficulties, stop arguing over who has the worst internet connection, and get to playing. Make sure you have the Omen Gaming Hub installed, then get the Oasis add-on to build your own gaming paradise. play together, watch together, chat together, and share together, all with Oasis by Omen. Go to bit.ly/OasisFHP to download Oasis on the Omen Gaming Hub and try out the beta now. Again, that link is bit.ly/OasisFHP to download Oasis by Omen. Thank you, Omen.
Welcome back to the Funhaus podcast.
Very nice. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are back, and we're not the only ones that are back.
Who's back?
Cyberpunk 2077, baby.
Woo!
It's back in the PlayStation Store.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's been a long minute.
Long time
It
coming.
has been unavailable for over 180 days.
Let's sing the PlayStation Store theme song.
Bwah.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Did you play Cyberpunk?
I did. I
Did
played
you play it?
I didn't know that Mondo's a huge Cyberpunk fan.
huge Cyberpunk.
I
play
didn't
it?
I didn't finish it. I got it for
Did
PC
you play
though.
it?
I didn't finish it either.
I
played
never
a bunch
played
of
it. I don't even have it.
It's
I-
good. It's good. I like Cyberpunk.
My ex-girlfriend bought it for me as like an early present, like an early Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
And then PlayStation, because I was playing it on PS4, which was
Oh.
a shit experience. Like
Yeah.
I will tell you,
Not ideal.
I was the biggest fan of this game. Still liked playing it, like from a story perspective. Game perspective is shit. PlayStation automatically, without asking me for my opinion in the matter, refunded me for the game and took the game away, and then took it off the platform so I
Yep.
couldn't buy it. And then that money went back to my ex, and then we broke up. And there's no way to ask a
No
person
gift. No.
to just be like, "Hey, I know
Hey,
that
so,
you're
yeah.
extremely upset with me, but could you like get me like a Steam code?"
Yeah.
So the Cyberpunk thing didn't work out.
Yeah. Neither did my love life, Jacob. So you want to rub it in some more?
It might be a metaphor, actually.
Well, guess what? I've been
Not
single
back.
the
What
whole
function better?
time.
But now it's back, but you have to buy it now.
Now it's back, and you know what? Now I'm obligated. Hey, yeah, I know it's been a while since we talked.
Should we talk about something else while he does
Yeah.
this?
That was the end of the.
No,
Yeah.
I'm here for the drama.
Yeah, can I get? Okay.
Could I get an order of waffle fries? I still have to go back, but even on PC where it wasn't broken, it was still, there was just like this level of crust, and like I liked what I played. Unfortunately, I dropped it when around the holidays because I went to see my parents, and then I never picked it back up, and I tried to go back in like April or May, and I was just like, I don't know what any of these storylines are. I don't remember what quests I'm in. I don't remember what items I have. And also, difficulty-wise, like I got one sniper rifle in the beginning and then could one-shot pretty much any enemy
everybody.
in the game. So I
too
basically made the decision to just wait until I think probably some DLC comes, probably some make good DLC. So I still have
Is
faith
it
in
good now? Like, is it fun to play? Like,
First of all, Level of Crust is my favorite underground punk band. Just throwing that out
and they
there.
do give oral
Oh yeah, they give oral and STDs
on stage.
a lot of
Yeah.
them. But they've added so many different major patches, hot fixes. They've tried to do as much as they could to make it, I would say, even just playable in the game. Because you didn't play it at all, right?
no, I want to play it, but everybody, like, it was so insane that people were like, it sucks.
It's so on PC, which I've played it a few times on PC, and it seems like a fine game. I guess the level of crust, meaning that, like, to me it feels like a more well-produced Grand Theft Auto Vice City, where like the AI don't really react to anything or do anything. Things just seem to pop in and out of the game. It doesn't really feel like the game is alive. It feels like you are the only person with like the ability to make a thought in this game.
You know
What'd you
what's
Called you a thought.
thought?
Quick on the draw.
You got that done.
Yeah. I mean, like I had fun every time I played.
Yeah.
I was in the same boat as Charlotte. I think I just got distracted by other stuff and then just
Great
couldn't come back
boat
to it.
game.
Well, I couldn't even play because I was on PS4
Yeah.
and everything
Oh,
they
you
said
didn't
was
finish
true.
it.
No, I couldn't. Well, because they
Wait,
fucking
come on,
first of all
they
they
took
took the
it from
game away
Omar,
from me.
did you play it on PS4?
I played it on PS5. I was able to finish it.
But it's the
I didn't choose to
version.
refund the game,
Oh, yeah.
but it played fine. The game worked really well when it was running, but it would stop running every 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't
remember you were
choose to
talking
refund the game either, Omar.
You tried to double dip.
I
You
didn't
got
try
caught
to double
out. You got
dip.
caught out.
You can't double dip.
I didn't
Now
try
you
to
gotta
double
find
dip.
another girlfriend.
and wait for another holiday.
Yeah, you get on Bumble and you're like,
Just trying,
age,
just your
location.
just
I'm gonna
your
be honest.
first-
I just need a
First
game
in
code.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like
Just
the game
your-
would work for me. And like honestly, like it functioned when I would play it. It would glitch. Like sometimes the glitches would be funny. Like
Yeah.
when it would crash, would be annoying.
Oh,
But,
I
like,
played through
every time
75% of
When
the
I'd
game.
get in my car and my character would pop out through the top and his dick and ass would be out,
Yeah.
I would be cracking up. It's hilarious. But I'd still be able to play. It's just
Yeah.
the guy standing through the top
You
of
know
the car with
what's-
his ass out.
You know what's funny is the Inside Gaming relaunch started with Anthem and ended with Cyberpunk 2077.
What a saga.
Yeah, so what a run we had, and then we sprinkled some 76 in there
Anthem.
and some what's the fuck is that game? Starfield.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen.
I love you
Oh,
guys' Star
Jesus.
Citizen videos.
Yeah, the Star Citizen community did not. There were multiple reaction videos like, well, guess what Inside Gaming had to say this
Those
time.
5
Yeah.
people, yeah.
A surprising contingency of just like angry 45-year-olds.
I've played Star Citizen, and it's way more broken than anybody would let you.
But does your
actually know.
dick hang out through 75% of the game?
No, and that's what was missing from it,
Yeah,
honestly.
that was
Yeah.
the best feature of Cyberpunk.
Oh man, a lot of bugs.
If they
Yeah.
patch it back in, I'll continue playing it again.
If they patch the dick through the pants,
Yeah.
yeah. If they patch my little dick hole,
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of the game is building the dick and then just let it like rotating the character so the dick just goes.
Physics, yeah. That's something, it was a problem. We had a Cyberpunk video, and I had to check constantly because it was on John's account, and he opted to like not have underwear or anything
Yeah.
in the video. So
Yeah.
whenever he would change clothes, like the clothes would
Check it
vanish
out.
for like a frame.
Yeah,
And I had
You
to just going through and looking for like, he's playing a girl character.
Oh,
But like, I would have to go through and make sure anytime he went into his inventory that the clothes didn't vanish or something, and I had to blur it out because they would just disappear for a frame. But you
Yeah.
could still see everything.
yeah. Well, you know the reason for the breakup is when I was creating my character, I got to the dick selector and she said, "Why can't you look like that?"
And
not?
let's let
Well,
it,
while
let
we're
it sit
waiting,
a
why not?
second longer. Yeah, let's really stew in it, Mondo.
Should I
Well, yeah.
You could probably
Well,
play it and
you-
have a good time.
You eventually didn't get the Lego job because you pointed at the poster and you said to the guy next to you, like, why don't you look like that? Why don't you have a big, wide yellow head with a hole in the bottom and the top?
Why don't you have
glad
a
you said
dick
that.
sticking out through your
Why don't you
pants?
got big clamp hands?
I made friends
funny.
with the we had a mascot at Legoland.
Sorry, I just.
Yeah, the hands.
I'm sorry.
We had a mascot at Legoland that was just like a Lego person with like,
Like
the
the
big
generic
clamps.
guy.
Yeah. And it was so funny because
me.
she would be in that suit and she was so animated and would like spin the hands around and like spin the head around. And then just like as soon as the event was over, it would just be like, "Bye everybody," and then walk right outside and just fucking take the head off and unzip it. Just this little fucking gremlin immediately changed and just like, "I fucking hate these fucking kids." Just so fantastic.
Yeah, and
That's great.
If that happens in like an old like cartoon or something, it's two grizzled little men who
Oh,
get
yeah,
out
on their
and
shoulders,
they're like,
yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
believe this. These aren't union hours. And I worked at a Sesame Street theme park.
What?
Sesame Place. Yeah, so I would see people like come back out of the Elmo suit and they were just like this sweaty mess. I tried out to be Mr. Noodle, but I ended up in ticket sales.
When I started working there, I just let slip. I was just like, "Oh, I always wanted to be a mascot." And the mascot lady that I was talking about just I'm not even kidding you, just looked at me up and down and went, "You're too tall to ever be a mascot, kid." And then walked away. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my
She's like a
God.
walking
Crush your
caricature.
dreams.
Yeah. A walking caricature of like a fucking carny. I loved her so much.
That's amazing.
Oh man, carnies. Sometimes I forget they exist. And then they give you a beta fish for getting a ring on a
You're supposed to
bottle.
eat on the way home.
Yeah.
Supposed to swallow it whole.
Like, is this legal?
No, this is fish
Killed
trade.
so many fish when I was like,
On purpose?
no, because I'd get a fish from the thing and then they'd take it home and I don't know how to take care of
The,
fish.
you,
my
you
God.
It died. My parents don't know how to take care of fish.
Don't engage with her. She's talking about how good she is at ring toss. Lindsay
okay,
always does this.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's trying
and
to do
how
this
good I am
thing,
at killing
right.
fish.
Yeah. Finally, somebody with a resume.
I do want to get a beta fish, but that's a story for another time.
I wanna
do
get
love
an alpha
fishes.
fish.
I just want to go to an aquarium.
I want a
Yeah.
Sigma
You can never
fish.
have no.
I don't want one of your cuck fishes.
Beta cuck
Your beta cuckfish.
Beta cuckfish. That's
Lin-
gonna be its name. Come here, little cuck. Look at Cuck swimming around in the
that'd
tank.
be such a cute fish.
Little Cuck is a great name. For
Little
a
Cuck eats pussy.
Little Cuck, well,
Little
but he
Cuck.
has
Little
to.
Cuck was my favorite rapper.
Little Cuck eats pussy because Big Bull tells him to.
Is there another topic?
There are several more topics.
I just want to go to an aquarium.
This is one of my. This episode is brought to you by the Long Beach Aquarium.
Oh, I love that place.
Come eat pussy here.
We have an old ancient video on the Rooster Teeth site where it's like me and Omar.
I've seen clips of this
Yeah,
video.
we go to the aquarium and I clean like shark shit off of tanks with my hands.
What?
And you wanted to do this?
Yeah, well, that part I didn't know
They
about.
had like a guide who was
Yeah.
with them. He wasn't just going in.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I've seen all kinds of
I've
random
seen the
shit just
video.
by like using used
Yeah.
SD cards or going through the shared server or Drive.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think
what
it's like
was
a first
this?
only video, but I do straddle a tank of moray eels.
I've
and
heard
feed them
about
squids.
this. Yes.
And it was terrifying because the person who was walking us through the aquarium, she's like, "Don't let them bite you; they'll deglove your hand." I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me climb on top of this tank with my little shorts and stick my hands with squid in there."
My little Jacob.
My
short.
Little Jacob shorts. Yeah.
Well, we're definitely going to the aquarium.
I know zoos are some people, it's kind of like, it is a bummer too sometimes, but also it's like not ethical in some ways. Aquarium.
This is how you've started every single sentence, by the way. I know it's not necessarily ethical, but cyberpunk, am I right?
I don't know, so I won't presume to know what I'm talking about. But I feel like it's a little bit better than the zoo.
Well, because fish don't have
The zoo is
brains.
here.
Well,
Don't give
They have a
shit.
pocket of
well,
Yeah.
Aquariums are here.
here's the thing. I got very. Oh my god. I got very curious this morning, and I did Google, do fish have feelings? And then when I looked up, do fish, the second one down was, do fish feel love? And so I did a lot of research this morning, and I found out that fish, one, do not feel love. They do not have the
They just
capacity to feel
drop
love.
their eggs, and then someone else comes out and crops dust.
Finding
crop
Nemo.
dusts
Finding
them.
Nemo was bullshit.
Some of them just like swallow them all.
Well, that was
Yeah.
that was a fictional animated movie.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was nature.
No, it was not real.
And two, fish definitely feel pain. So they
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
no, they
the
feel pain and
capacity-
it ruins the meat.
Yeah, they don't have the capacity to love, but goddamn it, can they feel pain?
Yeah.
Sounds a
Sounds
lot
like-
like me.
You know, fish are incapable of holding onto a copy of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, same. I remember one time just speaking of the Long Beach Aquarium, and then we'll move on. One time, my mom bought me tickets to go to Disneyland, and I've only been to Disneyland twice, and so it was like a big deal for me.
deal.
That was the second time, by the way. I've still only been twice, and I was asking her where we were going. And she was trying to say something so boring that I wouldn't get excited. And so she goes, "We're going to the fucking aquarium." And I got so excited
Oh no.
Oh,
because
cool.
I love the aquarium
Yeah.
that once I realized that wasn't where we were going, I got genuinely upset about it.
Oh.
And then she was just mad at me. The whole
My
You
my,
had to go to
Ungrateful.
Disneyland.
I am.
my dad
God.
loves Disney and was so excited when he was going to take us all to Disney World for the first time. And I was pretty young. I was like maybe 10, not even. And like he and my mom, probably just him, set up this scavenger hunt in our backyard.
Aw.
And my sister and I had to go around and find like letters and pieces of paper, and they were like mixed up. And because he wanted to make it a puzzle, but we were too dumb. So he was just like, we were like, is it IYS, and he's like, give me that. And he like switched around. He's like, huh? And we get it figured out. And we're like, Disney World. And I had no understanding of anything outside the greater Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
So I saw it. I was like, okay. And he went, we're going to Disney World. Disney World was what it's spelled out. He's like, we're going to Disney World. And I was like, uh-huh. Are you excited? Yeah, okay. Sure. And I think he was kind of like, I did this whole
Well, and it's not.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, can I try one? Can I try one thing?
Yeah.
We're gonna go see the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles? Go birds! Go birds! Fly, Eagles, fly.
The Eagles.
Oh man, someone climbed up a light pole when they won the Super Bowl. No, wait, no. Someone climbed the light pole when the Phillies won the World Series, fell off and died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they greased the poles in the
Is
city.
that real?
South Philly, they say the Eagles.
Oh Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
do.
say water, so.
Water?
Yeah,
Water?
fucked up people.
Can I get a cold glass of water?
Well, no, you know,
Celebrate
you
the
go swim
Eagles?
at the pool
Water
and then you go
ice.
get a water ice.
Water.
Shut the fuck up.
I've
It's
No,
insane.
but
You get a water ice
real.
from Rita's.
Charlotte, I
And if
love you, but I will fight you.
Anyone in the city of Philadelphia will swear on their mother that the company is called Rita's Water Ice. And you look it up, and it is called Rita's Italian Ice. There's no water on the sign.
Why did they do that?
Well,
Just
because
nuts?
water ice
Water
is an
ice.
insane
Because
phrase
they're
to
all
say.
they're all people who climb up poles and fall down them.
No, that's not true.
Touche.
They're greased now, so we can't really climb. People, there's some great footage from when the
That's
when
like how
the
you keep
Eagles fly.
squirrels out of your birdhouse.
Basically, yeah, just like people like climbing poles and street signs and like quads revving down Broad Street. I love Philadelphia. I'm going back this week for the first time
It sounds like
in a
Cyberpunk.
minute. It is like people are T-posing on quads, buck ass nude.
So we do have another story,
Oh,
and
thank God.
it is
More
slightly
story.
related. And this one is a bit of a sad one, so I'm just prepping you for that
Oh, okay.
now. Last week in Japan, along the northeast coast, a body was found near the dock.
Hey,
It was there were photos that were originally taken by Natsuki Tanaka, who is a famous Japanese YouTuber
that goes without
that was filming a fishing montage for her YouTube channel.
okay.
And it
Famous
was
Japanese vlogger,
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
so they called
Another.
officials to come and look at the body and come and take it out, and
my
it was
God.
a very somber day until these officials realized that the body was a sex doll. Was just a sex doll that had washed up ashore and tricked everyone into thinking it. I do have a picture up. Omar, I'm going to let you decide whether or not we can show this on. There we go.
No.
Amazing
Oh, no.
Imagine.
grace, how sweet the Nice. Now, do you
Yeah.
want to talk about the lighthouse? Because there is a sailor somewhere in the
is a
Pacific Ocean
screenshot.
that is feeling lonelier than usual.
I just imagine Robert Pattinson watching this drift off.
There's just somebody aboard a cargo ship, you just see them looking at their laptop, and they just go, fuck! Son of a bitch!
There's somebody watching a fucking fishing montage.
Somebody give me a cantaloupe or something. That is so disconcerting and
Yeah.
so upsetting.
Yeah.
It's the hair.
the hair is
Hair,
the
yeah.
hair floating around.
Rat it up.
I want to know how long it took them, though, to figure out that it was a sex doll, though. At what point were they like, this isn't a real person?
I feel like the moment that you
Look at them.
Look at it?
yeah
Yeah.
touch it. Let me see if I can find. I think there's other
Thigh
pictures
gap
here.
seems physiologically
Yeah, that's insane.
unusual.
Look at this
Oh.
is, by the way, this was the response to what they thought was a dead body. Imagine being the last person to show up and they're like, "Hey, we don't need you anymore," and you're just like, "What? What? Why? What
It
happened?"
was a sex doll.
It was a what?
This leads
Sex
me to
Goddamn.
ask something I've never asked before, which is, does Japan have a Florida? Because I feel like this is where that like a comparable thing would happen.
Comment
in
down
the United
below.
States.
Japan's Florida.
What's Japan's Florida? What?
You broke my brain because it is a perfect question. Like it makes the most sense out of anything.
Yeah, it just tracks.
I mean, honestly,
And furthermore, does
they're
Japan
taking
have
it
a Tampa?
seriously. Potential dead body. Let's get some emergency services down here. Maybe, hey, maybe it's all bloated up from the water or something. It's got
Do you
real
think-
stiff legs.
So you're trying to find out if there's like a Japan man.
You know who
Japan man?
plays Spring Train? You know, Japan Man.
Man,
that is
loses
Logan Paul.
sex
Yeah.
doll in the Gulf of.
You know who plays spring training in Florida?
Mexico.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
The
Clearwater.
Philadelphia Phillies?
The
The Phillies?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
The Phillies? I fucking love the Phillies.
I can
Oh,
name so much of
God.
that 2018. Brad
What was her name,
Cole
though?
Hamill.
What was her name? Oh man,
question.
that's a good one. What do you think? What would you, if
Sandra.
you had to, you would name a sex doll Sandra?
Yeah.
Well, what are some classic Japanese names for women? I don't know.
Well, I'm
Yumiko?
watching Evangelion, so I think I could shed some light. Asuka, Miss Misato.
There you
Captain
go.
Katsurage is the same person, but I think it would be a great
That was
name
probably
for a
it.
sex doll.
That's probably it, yeah.
This is my
Captain
sex doll,
Katsurage.
Captain Katsurage.
Well, this is probably
Some of those, actually, unfortunately.
the most I can do. Yeah, there we go. Cut off my-
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I was waiting. Yeah, I feel like zooming in was really what did me in. Let's see where we're at. We got time for one more story, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Get it in.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a very fun one, very quick one. A fantasy football league. You guys are familiar with fantasy? Well, I'm looking at you.
Fantasy, yes.
Fantasy.
Go Birds!
Eagles.
and Gandalf.
So fantasy football, the core
Eagles are
concept.
coming.
Core concept is you have like a fantasy draft. Those players amass points over the league of actual football. You add them up. It's basically watching football with homework added to it.
That's so both of those together sound like
It's
a great
math.
time.
It's Excel spreadsheets for fun.
Yeah, it's Excel spreadsheets
Ooh.
for fun, and you talk a bunch of shit.
So just
Okay.
Excel spreadsheets. Right?
Normally, when somebody loses, you have to do something horrifically embarrassing.
Yeah. Or homophobic if you're watching the league,
Well,
which is not aged as well as I would have.
also in real, I used to work for a t-shirt printing store, and one time this guy came in and he was very meek, and he just like circled the store a bunch of times, and then he came over to me because I was like the designer. He's like, "Hey, I need to make a shirt," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can definitely help you with that." And what were you
Sure
thinking?
thing!
He was like, maybe just keep it down here. I need to make a shirt. I have an image on a flash drive, and I needed to say "little baby cocksucker." And I went, "You needed to." I'm sorry, sir. You needed to say what? And he said, "I needed to say little baby cocksucker."
Little baby.
What?
Little bit. Sorry, sir. What?
Speak up, sir.
And while I'm doing this, I'm like, because I heard him the first time, but
Yeah.
I want him to out loud say "little baby cocksucker." So I'm plugging in the USB stick, and he's trying very hard to pay attention. And the way that we have the setup is very similar to this, where I have a computer here, and then we have a big TV that the entire store can see, so you can watch your order. And I open up the image, and it is a man sucking another man's dick. And I played it in front. I just heard a 5-year-old girl scream, and their parents yelled at my manager as they walked out of the store. And then I had to make this man's t-shirt.
And this is a print store.
This is a print.
And to that I
This
say,
is the
don't.
Lego store.
Yeah.
This is the Lego store, and I say to that, don't Kinko shame. Dun, 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 dun.
Little baby cocksucker. So the story that we have is that there was a fantasy football league, and their total loser was sentenced to a 24-hour stint inside of a Waffle House as punishment.
Oh my god.
With a notable caveat, though.
The notable caveat was that they had to eat the entire time.
For every waffle, they deducted an hour from his time in his sentence.
Oh.
And so he ate 9 waffles over 15 hours, which is rookie number.
Yeah, I feel like I could eat 24 waffles in 1 hour.
Yeah,
can
like, get
house
the
a
hell out.
waffle.
Go home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I see, it's frustrating.
You guys have been to a Waffle. You've been to a Waffle.
I've only heard
I don't know if
tales.
I've.
You've never been to a Waffle House? Imagine a sadder Denny's.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
literally
boy.
just for being wasted at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And going
And,
to Waffle House.
well, I was about to say I haven't eaten at a Waffle House, but I have watched many Waffle House fight compilations.
World
I have seen those.
It might have been World Star. I don't know. But there's also Denny's fights. Like,
Oh,
those
yeah.
two are kind of simpatico.
One
and it's just
time-
people like, boom,
Just
throwing chairs.
So you know, Waffle House fights are like Denny's fights, but sadder.
Yeah.
Continue.
I threw up in the bathroom of a Waffle House.
Oh, who has it?
You grew up in the bathroom of a Waffle House?
I just wanted to share
Became a
that.
woman in the
Because I
bathroom
wanted to
of a
be.
Waffle House?
I'm from California, so I threw up in a Jack in the Box.
Oh, nice.
That's
After
what I
eating
had.
Jack in the Box.
No, before eating Jack in the
Oh,
Box.
okay.
I was drunk and
So
I
you're
threw
making
up in the
room.
bathroom. Yeah.
I threw up in the bathroom at Pat's and Gino's,
Hell
South
yeah.
Philly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, eating
Go
a
Eagles.
eating a hogie, looking for a body with the mayor of Easttown.
With some water ice.
Water
I
ice.
found your body. It's right here.
Eagles.
It's right there.
It's floating in.
It's the
It's
sex
floating.
doll.
It's the sex
Look
doll.
at the hips on her.
Yeah, damn, God, how many? So,
Thank you for a second.
so yeah, they had to spend 24 hours inside of a Waffle House. They spent 15 in there, in what they described as quote unquote waffle hell. This was also the punishment that they were the one that suggested it. So they were the one that had to do it.
Did they tank?
Eating their own medicine.
Did he tank the league so he could
He would be
waffles?
forced to do it.
and then write about it for Business Insider?
Yeah. Oh, because he's a journalist.
Oh,
He's a journalist who wrote. I was saying this earlier that it reads like a report on summer vacation by a 4th grader. Where even is it? There's apparently many Waffle House articles.
This happens all over the country.
But it has like bullet points at the top of the article in case you don't want to read it or you just want the information really quickly. And it's just like, I was in a Waffle House for this long. And then it's like, I ate this many waffles. The food was good. The staff was nice. I'm a journalist.
This is from the Business Insider one. It says, Lee Sanderlin had to spend 24 hours at a Waffle House after finishing last in his fantasy football league.
Oh, this is not the one he wrote then.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No.
I want that waffle though. Like I would eat that.
Yeah, that looks yummy.
Yeah. The Waffle Houses, I like it. I like it a lot.
Food's good.
The food is shit.
There's
The food is shit, and there is no Waffle House around here. I almost forced Blaine Gibson when I was in Texas to take me to a Waffle House, and he
It's not even
refused.
that close though. It's kind of far.
There's one. Well, never mind. I don't want to.
We used to drive to.
I went to one and it was a bad experience.
It's
we used
awful.
to drive to North Carolina every couple of years to go to the Outer Banks on vacation, and we would always end up eating at the same Denny's, which is like a happier Waffle House.
Okay.
And
good to know.
every single time we went, my family and the family we would stay in the house with, we would always go, why the fuck do we always stop at this Denny's? No one likes it. I don't think they like us. The food's not good, and we do it every single time we make the drive. And then you realize there's just nothing else for that stretch
No.
Yeah.
at all.
That's why
I
we
have-
would go to Denny's when I was in like high school and stuff, because when it was super late at night, it was the only thing that we could
Yeah,
go to.
I got a.
Is Denny's a regional thing? No, right?
Denny's
I don't
is
think
no.
so,
Denny's
no.
is all over.
National, baby.
Waffle House is sort of like a Southern thing, and one of the staples of Waffle House is that at any given moment, any member of the staff at Waffle House will fight you for any given reason. I've seen it whenever I would go down to Louisiana. I would go down every year for Thanksgiving because that's where my family's from. And then I would go to Waffle Houses, and I would 100% of the time see a fight outside or inside of the Waffle House. They are fucking wild. They also always get your order wrong, almost as if it's like a
Almost,
gimmick.
yeah.
Like, no matter how simple your order is, they will fuck it up. In fact, almost as if to prove a point, I'm going to try to play this into the microphone. My friend went to a Waffle House for the first time, and when he walked in there, the employees were having a very, very fevered debate over whether Jenny gave Forrest Gump AIDS in Forrest Gump.
Oh.
Jimmy was doing heroin and shooting it up. All the precedents are there for it to be AIDS. They never say.
All the precedents are there for it to be AIDS is the last thing you hear before shit drops.
I didn't know this was that's a viral video. Like why isn't that viral?
I don't know. It's
That's
one
like
of
the meme I was talking about earlier. The you're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong?
Yeah.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Grow up. Grow up.
Oh, that's very much in that vein.
I
That should be more
absolutely
popular.
Well,
but,
theater
yeah.
jocks are a very particular blend of person.
Yeah.
Is the vibe I get off them, like a good-hearted but strong person.
Yeah.
I
Even lots of work.
Straight theater jocks.
Grow up, bro.
Grow up, bro. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Came down in a bubble.
Here we go. I got one last thing that I want to read to you because
Okay.
it's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
So on Reddit, a woman's breakfast loving 29-year-old boyfriend ordered eggs at Waffle House. He likes his eggs hard, but they came to him runny. He complained, and the cook sent him scrambled eggs in response. He complained again, and this time the cook served him 2 hard-boiled eggs. Quote, I think it was just part of the cook's shtick, the woman wrote, detailing the now, whatever. They left the Waffle House, and her boyfriend was in a bad mood, but didn't talk about it, she said. The following week, he wanted to go to Waffle House again. I suggested that we try a different place, or at least a different Waffle House. But he only wanted the same Waffle House. The same cook served his eggs wrong again. So her boyfriend sort of snapped at him, and he wasn't interested in messing around and just wanted the correct eggs. In response, the cook served him a piece of toast with a hole cut out in the middle with a fried egg in it. Her mad boyfriend threw the egg toast at him, leading the cook to throw it back. They ended up wrestling and fighting until the boyfriend was like, "This is bullshit," and walked out. Nobody got hurt. A few other people were in there watching and laughing. The boyfriend continued to go back to the same Waffle House location every single week and then proceeded to fight the cook every single week.
This is a Grecian tragedy.
Yeah.
This is Sisyphus
It's
pushing
from-
the rock
yeah,
up the hill. Yeah, this is
It's almost, quote, it's almost a ritual at this point. They're like Peter and the giant chicken from Family Guy. I don't even go with him anymore, but he continues to go by himself, physically fighting with the cook 6 or 7 times.
okay. The amount of respect that I had for the guy started in like a mid-range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had orders fucked up and been upset. And then it went way down when he wanted to go back. And it steadily grew along with respect for the cook.
Yeah.
I love this. This is my favorite American fairy
Two
tale.
titans.
Quote, and this is the last quote I'll read for this. Quote, I've tried to talk him out of it a few times, but he keeps saying it's a matter
Of principle.
I cannot imagine going
That's
to the same
so
Waffle House to
funny.
fight a guy.
These are heroes. These are true heroes.
These are America's heroes. And you know what? This
Yeah.
hero definitely doesn't eat pussy.
Not in any way.
Full
No.
circle.
There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like my favorite part of it, as I imagined, is he doesn't come in and go, "It's on site," and fight
Yeah.
the cook. They go through the charade every
it's the-
time
it's
of
the
ordering
ritual.
eggs. Yeah.
A man looks into into another man's eyes and goes, "I want my eggs. I want them hard." And the cook just goes, "You got it."
This is something that
Through the whole thing, this man has to cook eggs purposefully wrong.
they're gonna do this. There's a camaraderie between these men. This is the kind of platonic male intimate friendships that we've lost.
This is a continuation of a conversation Charlotte was trying to have off mic.
If you're particularly online, you might know
Yeah.
that people are complaining about that. We don't have to get into it. This is so funny.
I'm gonna find some videos that everybody watching can go check out this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we got?
Absolutely. If you want to meet me in a Denny's so that we can recreate this, if you work at a Denny's, shoot me your work address. I'll show up. I'll order eggs runny. If you give them to me hard, I'll fucking fight you in the parking lot.
Yeah, and if you
I
like
actually
eggs
can't look at
hard,
it on my phone.
you can come to my house. I'll make them.
It doesn't load properly.
Open that
What's
laptop
going
back
up? What's
up.
going up this Friday?
Well, I'm just gonna say it's already up, but everyone should go check out House Flippers because it's Mondo's first produced video
Hey.
on
It's a
Funhaus.
good video.
And it's very well produced.
It
and a
stars
wonderful idea.
most of the people at this table,
Not me.
except for the bad ones.
The bad one.
Anyways, there's an episode of GTA that, well, technically it came out. It comes out Wednesday, so it came out already by the time people are
My
watching this.
Cameo in
That's
that
pretty
video
funny.
is the closest I've ever come to being in a GTA video on this channel. We call
What?
it Funhouse.
Don't worry, it'll come soon, and then you'll be like, I don't want to be there here.
Well, no, it's becoming kind of a ritual.
I think I've been in every single Grand Theft Auto video we've done since I've been hired.
No,
You
we did
son
one
of a
yesterday,
bitch!
and you weren't here.
Oh, thank God.
I've been in like 2 GTAs ever.
I've been in so many
lie.
damn Grand
It's
Theft
true.
Auto.
I've only been in a handful. I could probably count them on one hand.
I'm also in Grand Theft Auto, the game.
look at that.
There's a character named Armando Torres in the
Is there
Ballad of
really?
Gay
What?
Tony.
Oh,
Oh.
you don't have the calendar, do you?
No, what is it? Oh, I do. Not the airing calendar.
Yeah.
Just the scheduled calendar.
There's. I can't. I was trying to think of what's in the thumbnail Slack.
Yeah.
It's usually a good
Oh.
weather vein of what's coming out.
You're right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Might already be,
Oh.
might
That was
already be a
Yoda.
little bit ahead of that, but
The Florida Man of Japan. Thank you, Omar.
Oh.
Fukuoka man.
yeah, Fukuoka.
No, it's fuck you, okay?
Fuck you.
Ah.
Okay, yeah?
Fuck you, okay? Man, enlisted for licking ear of a woman he had a crush on.
They do this every week.
Taxi driver argues his man runs more than drives into the wall.
I keep telling my boyfriend not to take that same taxi to work every week.
Mobile penis flasher caught in fuck you,
We
okay?
can't just read what the Florida Man of Japan is doing.
Rap Simulator.
Rap Simulator's
I
coming
think
out?
that's coming out this Friday.
Oh,
was a
Rap
good one.
Simulator
I
was a
think.
good video.
And then
We'll watch it right now. Probably.
and then we got a new series that's starting on Monday, which I don't know how much you want to dive. You two are on it.
We're in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone except for the bad ones.
Yeah,
We're not.
exactly.
The Bad
New
Batch.
series coming out on Monday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It should be really fun.
Yeah.
Series.
I would
Gameplay.
My instinct is to chant the name of the show, but I'll wait because it's
We
in
play
it.
some real shitty games.
We play some. To call them games is it is a generosity that you won't find many places.
Florida Man of Japan.
Florida man of Japan. Florida man of Japan.
Thanks
Florida
for watching,
man of
everybody.
Japan.
Money,
That's
weed.
it. That's it. We'll see you next time.
I love you.
Stay
Find me at a Waffle House, you fucking cowards.
Da, 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 da.